All right, guys.
Oh, it's you.
It's me.
All right. What do you want?
You know what, Mike? Let's still have some fun with week one.
Okay.
How about we do some quarterback rankings based off of their performances for week one?
Daniel Jones, number 63.
It didn't go. The bar didn't go that low.
We didn't arrive there?
I have the top 10 plus the one who just didn't make the cut.
All right, go
and
ahead.
You could tell me if too high, too low, or you know what? In the end, this guy belonged in there.
I love week one overreactions.
So, yeah, like I said, not saying that this is going to be the greatest quarterback, but just based off of week one performance, we start off with the Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love.
He's dead.
Week one performance. He played all the way until the final second.
He was
to the last
fine.
Play. So
I didn't have a huge problem. I mean, Jaden Reed apparently is Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't bum me out because I want the Lions to win the Super Bowl. It only bums me out if we separate that and I go, look, I thought this guy was going to ascend into a top 5 QB this year. Hard to do when you probably missed the first month of the season.
This is true. Kenny?
No, I'm right there with you. And by the way, this is a power rank with quarterbacks, so I guarantee you one of our show favorites is going to be on there, Mr. Privileged Rat.
Ugh.
He's in there, isn't he, Rico?
At number 10, Jalen Hurts. Hurts was 20 of 34 for 278 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He looked great.
Yeah.
He did. I got it wrong. I really wondered if the Eagles would ever look like they did 2 years ago. They looked awesome. And there's nothing I can say. Yeah, great. He's back. Super. Super for all.
At number 9, Gardner Minshew. 25 of 33, 257 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I didn't say for the season. I said for this week, for last week.
Speaking of week, are you aware of what Antonio Pierce did? He made, by analytics, so all Dan Campbell fans are going to like this. From an analytical perspective, he made the weakest, most spineless jellyfish decision in the last 20 years of the NFL. Punting at midfield on 4th and inches, down in the second half. That type of call hasn't been seen since Bill Parcells coached the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Antonio Pierce.
Kenny?
Yeah, that's just fine with me.
At number 8, fresh off of his victory over the Colts, Texans quarterback CJ Stroud, 24-32, 234 yards, 2 TDs.
Nothing I can say. It's unbelievable how he walked into the league and just continues on the routine. You never feel like he's a young QB. You never feel like he struggles. It just works. And that wasn't even his A game.
No.
I would term that as a solid CJ Stroud performance.
Yeah,
solid.
We're going to see a lot more of him on these power ranks.
I can't wait for the game this week. Caleb Williams and CJ Stroud on the big stage. To just see if Caleb can get up off the mat and be functional. But B, I just genuinely like watching CJ Stroud.
I like CJ Stroud. And unfortunately, because of what he did, I think that's where the pressure comes on this year's quarterbacks. You're going to be like him. And this is where I always caution people. Like, no, it normally doesn't work that way. CJ was a unicorn. Just like Sauce as a corner was a unicorn. Most guys don't start off that good.
Do unicorns stand on the sideline when they're not injured?
No, that's just Mr. Dangerous.
Got it.
At number 7, now I don't know if it was because of who he played, but you know what? He had great stats. So I got to give it to Derek Carr.
Oh, God.
He played the Panthers, but 3 touchdowns in the game.
You can mark this. This will be the only time Derek Carr appears on a top 10 power rank.
I was just about to say, the last guy we're going to see a lot. This guy we will not see
No, this is a one and done right here. This is a hit and run.
All right. The next guy I have is almost the opposite, the antithesis of what happened to Derek Carr. Because everything got stripped from him, at number 6 is Matthew Stafford. 34, 49, 317, touchdown and a pick. No O-line. One of your top receivers is gone, and
I'd have him
still
higher.
took him to
I'd have him higher. It was one of the 3 most impressive, all things considered, performances of the week. Stafford was incredible. Incredible. I'd have him a little higher, but I'm glad he's on the list.
Okay.
Still waiting on Brock Purdy.
Oh, don't worry. That's going to be number one.
I know. That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Rat.
At number 5, this is the Mike Valenti special. 26 for 41 for 273 yards, a touchdown. Plus, he rushed for 122 yards, averaging 7.6 yards a carry. That is Lamar Jackson.
Listen, it's a great regular season QB. The problem is he's still Lamar. You can't have that rushing total as you head towards age 30. You can't have that rushing total and want your respect as a quarterback. And you can't miss wide open people when there's an opportunity to win the game, which he did the play before the Isaiah Likely play. He was splendid to watch, and it was one of the best performances of the week. But don't ever ask me to love him. Go win something.
Okay.
Yeah, really solid regular season quarterback. I mean, he's going to have
fun. He's fun guy.
Right, 100%. He's going to have a ton of these performances, by the way, in the regular season.
Fun guy.
Okay. At number 4, for our guest phone screener, Paul Tua
You're not
Tagovailoa.
putting Tua up here, are you?
Yeah, at number 4. 23 of 37, 338 yards, and a touchdown.
Problem is he didn't pay off those drives enough. That's all I would tell you. When you only score 20 points, I got a little problem with you. But you're right. He looks great. I think he's going to have a big game tonight. I know Paul's scared. He thinks they're losing to the Bills. I digress.
Yeah, Josh Allen 6-0 on Thursday night, and he's like 10-3 against the Dolphins. I'm a little concerned.
Whatever. Humidity. Things. I don't know. Leave it alone.
Kenny, you ready? At number 3,
Here we
Come
go.
on. Really?
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, great. I agree. Now, he played a garbage defense, and these stats are trumped up.
Right.
But he was outstanding. And by the way, he should have had another 50-yard touchdown on there if Jalen McMillan didn't drop it.
Yeah, 24 of 30, 289 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Yeah. Washington, going to be a rough road on defense this year.
At number 2,
Don't.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
20 of 28, 291 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Here's what the Chiefs are now. They're the greatest show on turf, 2024. They have retooled, and they are what the Rams were all those years ago, 25 years ago almost. That's what they are.
Yeah.
There's speed
Xavier Worthy.
everywhere. Rashee Rice, the running back core.
How stupid do you have to be the Buffalo Bills to
And trade twice with them and allow them to get both McDuffie and now Worthy.
Right.
I know.
Congratulations.
Well, how stupid you got to be to live in Buffalo. Awful.
or
All-American
Tony Ortiz on line
City.
3.
Please. Place sucks.
And at number 1.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Come
fresh
on.
off of his win
You lose all your
on Monday
you lose
night.
your credibility.
No, actually, Paul brought his name up. Josh Allen.
Oh, thank God. All right,
Josh
good.
Allen, 18 of 23, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he rushed for 39 yards and scored 2 touchdowns.
Including a no Sean Marino t-shirt leap.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. He went Superman mode, and when Allen's at his best, that's what he can do. Now, tonight, he's going to throw a red zone interception. I'm so proud of you. I was so scared you were going to put that rodent on this list.
The second Rico brought up, I have a QB power rank, I was like, oh, here we go.
Right.
But you know what? It was the reverse of the reverse. That's the Jedi mind trick. See, I can do this. No, his stats weren't that. He didn't throw for any touchdowns. So.
Because he sucks.
No.
Great power rank.
So,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
97-1.